Foamtite! Whoa! The seal of performance for the 21st century.
Now it was 32 pieces. I'm not sure we can have that by... Can you hold on just a second, please? Thank you.
I've got water coming in everywhere. I have to take a canoe from my living room to my kitchen. Now, I don't have time for this. I have a schedule to keep.
Call back. Yep, seen it 1,000 times. The guy thought windows. They're all alike. Oh well, some gotta learn the hard way. The seals. Always the seals. Think about it. You got the glass, you got the casing. What, we're talking wood, vinyl? But what are we talking about when we talk about the seals? How do we know a good one from a bad one? One that's gonna keep the rain out, give you thermal performance, and won't become flattened out or useless in a couple of years. I bet this guy didn't even mention the seals when he sold these windows.
If this is what this is like new now, what's it going to be like in 5 years, huh? Should I put a mooring in my kitchen? Maybe I should keep a life raft around. Or call the Coast Guard every time it rains. Hi, Coast Guard? Yeah, it's me. Could you send a Huey over? I'm in the den. I'm out of chips. Thanks.
I guess when you buy a window, you just expect it to perform. You don't even think about the seals, but I'll tell you, the seals are where it's at. The seals are what makes the difference. They're what's gonna sell your windows and keep your customers satisfied. You wanna talk about seals? Why not talk about the best? Why not talk about the one that gives you something to talk about? Like the one in this window, Foamtite. Whoa!
Hey, your receipt there. Yep. In this business, you learn from experience. Take windows. I never thought there was much of a difference, but then I mainly just concerned myself with thermal performance, you and our values. You know, what I never realized was that using the right seal can be just as important, which was crazy when you think about it, because every place else in the house, we pay attention to the quality of sealant we use. So why not with windows? And have we got enough shims to cover all those?
Yep, no chat. We're ready to go.
All right, let's do it.
Great.
Looks good. Look, you just can't afford to use a cheap quality seal. You need one that not only has those good thermal qualities, but one that's not going to soak up water like a sponge or get all torn up or flattened out. I'm telling you, people will notice these things. They use these windows and doors every single day. You think they're not going to notice a cheap seal? Mike, I'll be right there.
You guys ready?
Yep. All these windows here have Foamtite seals. It's the only thing I use anymore. This stuff is designed to resist compression. And they don't use a cheap skin, so it's durable. Plus, it has a closed cell design, which means extremely low water absorption and the excellent thermal qualities you need. Look, a window has to last and perform for the lifetime of a home. You use a cheap seal, you get a cheap window. It's that simple.
Ken and Lisa Clark know what to expect from their new windows.
Well, Foamtite provides colour matching. You can actually coordinate colour schemes.
You know, which is a real benefit. Otherwise, nothing blends. What's that saying? Beauty's in the details.
You know, you can imagine the trouble I had picking out the roof shingles.
And I suppose if it were up to you, the entire house would be black with orange trim.
What's wrong with that? Look, whatever the color scheme, the most important thing is whether or not it gives me an efficient window. You'll think differently when it's cold and windy outside and our heating bill has been reduced by 30%. That's where the real beauty is.
He's not kidding! What do they have in this thing, Putty? I'll show you what a real seal looks like. Check these out. These are Foamtite seals. Foamtite's design flexibility allows you to create a seal that meets the requirements of the most demanding applications. All Foamtite seals are made of fully recyclable materials using our patented extrusion process. This unique process gives you a seamless skin that's puncture and tear resistant, and it won't peel or unravel like a wrapped skin. Let's take a closer look. Inside Foamtite's colorable TPE skin, you'll find our exclusive closed-cell TPE foam. The uniform cell structure doesn't have any voids or gaps like typical open-cell thermal set foams. That means you get extremely low water absorption, excellent compression set resistance, and superior thermal properties. The polyolefin rigid carriers have exposed barbs that allow for easy installation, removal, and reinstallation of the seal during finishing, without damage to the seal, window, or door. All of these features combine to give you the seal of choice for window and door manufacturers who are trying to achieve superior thermal and acoustic performance in a highly weatherable seal. Let me show you a comparison. Hey, Spongy, bring out your best stuff. Spongy here is outfitted in your typical plastic garb. Notice it's unraveling at the seams. How easy it is to tear. And it's worse on the inside. In comparative test results, Foamtite's compression set resistance after 3,000 hours of weathering was only 1.7%, compared to 2.7% for thermal set foams. And after 1,000 hours of weathering, Foamtite's compression set rating outperformed hollow bulb seals by 2 to 1. When moisture absorption was tested, Foamtite's moisture absorption, as measured by increase in weight, was 1.45% after 48 hours. With open cell thermal set foam, that number was 27.51%. What does that mean in practical terms? A little too much to drink, huh, Spongy? Sorry about that, buddy. Don't worry, he'll be okay come spring.
May I help you?
Yes, Mr. Lofton, please.
Certainly, he'll be right with you.
Thank you. Jim, I want you to take a turn at the helm. Run the meeting. What do you think?
I don't know. I just don't think I'm ready for it yet.
You'll do fine. Just remember what I told you.
Okay, low maintenance, high security, fluid glass, argon fill.
That's fine, but all our competitors can talk those points. What they don't talk about are the seals. Now, let me show you something. See this? They put this in just last year. And look at it, shredded. A nice place like this, and they have this unsightly stuff hanging all over the door. And why? Because no one told them about the seals. Now, I bet the guy who sold this didn't know one seal from another. So remember, talk about the seals. That's all you really need to know.
Foamtite, compression set resistance, puncture and tear resistant skin, low water absorption. Design flexibility, it's colorable, it's recyclable.
Mr. Lofton, we'll see you now.
Great. Weatherability, thermal performance, insertion and extraction forces.
Hey, Ken! Lisa! Let me in! It's no use. With Foamtite seals, they can't hear me. Good thing I'm made of closed-cell foam. Water just rolls off of me. Hey, he's opening the front door for the cat. Here's my chance. See you later. Hey, Ken!